Good evening, welcome to the Election Diary. Today's the 8th of April, which means I've now finished Superminimise Me, the food bank challenge. What can I say really? What a tough experience that was. I cannot believe the food. I mean, take for example the first ever meal I made on the challenge, the ham, rice and peas. I mean, if you take a look at that now, I mean, do you really want to eat that? It got pinker as I was cooking it. I mean, it can't be healthy, and that's kind of the point, really. I suppose is that it's a last resort in terms of the food that's available. Yeah, like, and it doesn't actually cost less than actually good quality food. The tinned meat, for example, the hot dogs. You know, that sort of meat is kind of it's produced in really bad ways. It's full of bad ingredients inside. They can't even call it chicken. They have to call it mechanically separated chicken. It's not real meat, and it costs the same as real meat in reality. And with all these different tins, they don't necessarily all match up when they give them to you. I mean, they give you stuff, the basics, the basic ingredients to make a meal, but they don't always line up. But at the end of the day, I had a tin of tuna left and a bag of pasta. So they gave me more food than 4 days worth, clearly, but that would have been one hell of a meal, just a tin of tuna with some pasta. Um, yeah, what can I say? I don't really feel that it's a sensible place to be living from. And you know what? Something I realised was that if it costs the same and you're producing such tacky meals that don't sustain you, it would be better for the government to provide you with a dedicated income specifically for food. Now, it's not such a crazy idea. The US has SNAP, which is essentially food stamps. Now, if you separated out your job seekers or your disability benefit or your um, state pension even, and you selected something that was just for food, and you secured that and said, regardless of what happens, however much you earn, your entitlement for food stamps is still there. Now, that would mean no one would go hungry, right? No one would go hungry. That's the position that a government should say, you know what, we've got a plan here, get everyone on food stamps. You know, if they start playing with the system and we have to cut their benefits, at least they won't die. You know, government shouldn't be killing people, starving them out of the UK. This, you know, food stamps, incredibly simple. Someone just needs to convince government, you, the people, through democratic reform and representatives, your representatives, to create a new system where we can actually have food stamps, keep everyone alive, where they don't have to come out and depend upon other private citizens to help them and search for them. It's a fair assessment. Now, I'm incredibly knackered, and I feel sorry for those people that have to keep using the food banks to keep themselves going. And I don't think it has to be like this. I think the government is in a position where it can say, we've got an initiative, let's go change that. But we need people like you to say, I don't want to see people starving. I don't want to see people starving. And I hope you don't want to see that either. And we need to make that change. Thank you.